Springtime in Canada is a beautiful and transformative season, full of contrasts and excitement, as the country shakes off the long cold winter and welcomes the warmth of the sun. The season varies widely depending on the region, but it always brings a sense of renewal, with nature bursting back into life. In the southern parts of Canada, like Ontario and British Columbia, spring begins with longer days and the melting of snow, giving way to flowers like crocuses, daffodils, and tulips. The air warms up gradually, with temperatures rising, though the occasional chilly day reminds Canadians that winter's grip has not yet fully loosened. The maple syrup season also falls in early spring, with sugar shacks dotting the countryside in Quebec and Ontario, where people gather to enjoy the sweet treat of fresh maple syrup. In the prairies of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, spring can feel like a bit of a tease. While the snow slowly melts, it can still snow well into April or even May. But when the snow finally retreats, the landscape transforms, and the endless flatlands turn into green fields, dotted with wildflowers and budding trees. The weather is unpredictable, with sudden warm days followed by unexpected cold snaps, but locals are used to the dance between seasons. Further north, spring is a slower, more gradual process. In the northern territories of Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut, the ground thaws in a more measured pace. Wildlife, like bears, caribou, and migratory birds, slowly return, heralding the arrival of warmer temperatures and the promise of summer. Spring is also a time for Canadians to embrace the outdoors. From hiking in the mountains of British Columbia to cycling along the waterfront in Toronto, or enjoying the festivals and outdoor events in Montreal, the season invites people to reconnect with nature. It's also a time for people to emerge from their winter hibernation and take full advantage of the beauty around them. Meanwhile, springtime in Vancouver is a stunning spectacle, marked by a perfect blend of natural beauty and a mild climate that sets the city apart. With the Pacific Ocean and surrounding mountains, Vancouver's spring is an ideal setting for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers. Here are 6 reasons why springtime in Vancouver is special. Number 1. Mild and refreshing weather. Spring in Vancouver typically starts in late March, with temperatures gradually warming up, although it can still be a bit rainy, especially in early spring. The average temperature in March ranges between 5 degrees Celsius to 12 degrees Celsius, and by May, it's more consistently between 9 degrees Celsius to 17 degrees Celsius. The city experiences a mix of rainy days and sunny spells, making the occasional burst of sunshine feel especially refreshing. Number 2. Cherry blossom season. One of Vancouver's most iconic signs of spring is the cherry blossoms. From late March to early April, the city is blanketed in pink and white blossoms, creating a breathtaking spectacle in neighborhoods like the West End, Van Dusen Botanical Garden, and Queen Elizabeth Park. The annual Cherry Blossom Festival, which celebrates this natural beauty, attracts locals and tourists alike, offering everything from guided walks to art exhibitions. Number 3. Nature comes to life. With the combination of mild temperatures and abundant rainfall, Vancouver's parks and gardens come alive during spring. Stanley Park, one of the city's most famous landmarks, is a prime spot to witness the rebirth of nature. The forests begin to turn green, wildflowers bloom, and the entire park feels vibrant again. Similarly, the city's many public gardens, such as Van Dusen Botanical Garden and the Vancouver Island Butchart Gardens, showcase spring flowers in full bloom, from tulips to daffodils and magnolias. Number 4. Outdoor activities. As the weather warms, Vancouverites take full advantage of the outdoors. Hiking trails in the nearby mountains, such as Grouse Mountain or Cypress Mountain, offer stunning views and a chance to see snow-capped peaks in the distance, while the valleys and forests begin to thaw. The seawall around Stanley Park becomes a popular spot for joggers, cyclists, and walkers, offering an unbeatable view of the water, city skyline, and mountains. Number 5. Farmers markets. Springtime marks the return of Vancouver's vibrant farmers markets, which are a beloved part of the city's culture. Local markets like the ones in Kitsilano, Main Street, and the West End feature fresh, seasonal produce, often including the first fruits and vegetables of the year. It's a time when Vancouverites flock to grab farm-fresh ingredients and taste the flavors of the season, from early strawberries to freshly picked asparagus. Finally, number 6 is the city views and sunset. As days grow longer, Vancouver offers some of the most spectacular sunsets you'll find anywhere. The views from the North Shore Mountains, or from waterfront spots like English Bay and Kitsilano Beach, offer stunning vistas of the sun setting over the ocean, with the mountains in the background. It's a popular time for both locals and visitors to enjoy a peaceful evening stroll or a picnic by the water. In conclusion, springtime in Vancouver is a season of beauty, renewal, and outdoor adventure. The city comes alive with vibrant blooms, outdoor activities, and the fresh, crisp air of a city that is intimately connected to nature. Whether you're exploring the city's gardens, enjoying the cherry blossoms, or hitting the trails, Vancouver's spring offers an enchanting and refreshing experience. Moreover, springtime in Canada is a season of change, a much-anticipated transition that ushers in new beginnings and a fresh start. The vibrant colors, fragrant blooms, and renewed energy make it a season worth celebrating across the country. Well, that's it folks, thank you for watching, and if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe so that you will be notified on my next video. Adios.